Hello, this is Brimster, and I'm going to play a little bit more Rune Dice and see what I can find. So, last time apparently I played Maximus Crow, and I'm fairly close, I think, to leveling up the warrior. It's been some while since I played the wizard, and I would like to try and unlock the Thunder Heart, playing arcane dice 100 times. I'm going to play the Fire Mage, who I'm just going to call the Fire Mage. And I'm going to try the Fire Mage against... let's try the Fire Mage against this Poison boss. I'll try hard mode once and then fail, and then try the Fire Mage just against the normal boss. Okay, so path. I could go hard battles into a chest... and then I'd have a normal battle and shop. Yeah, let's do that. That looks good. I'm bypassing the jester up there. This will get me some coins, which I want. My fire is all up there. Let's pick up my fire first, because this will allow me to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course, the fire dice are... a turn start takes damage equal to fire and then decreases by 1, then spreads 1 fire to adjacent enemy if fire is 2 or higher. Of course, no enemies are adjacent to these, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. And this will hopefully finish things off. I've taken some damage though. I think I need some healing on this, because there's no damage avoidance. Well, I said I wanted some healing. So we're now going to do a tough battle that will give us some choices on directions to go. So a couple of ranged guys. Fire targets a random enemy. So that's good. If I take this one, I'll hit though one of the fire dice, which is good. If I hit this, then... here, I'm not going to hit the fire die, unfortunately. This will. Pushing those into each other. Oh, no! Okay, let's go for the more definite shot. Up here I should be able to now go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should finish things off while getting some coins, but no healing. Which was arcane die. Oh, that's the one that does chance or healing. I think I want more arcane dice. Let's go for a chest and hope I get something good. Freeze. What's Pyromancer's focus? Fire die prioritizes the enemy with the most fire. Ooh, I would like to try that. That could be a very nice thing. Now, it means I can now prioritize. I'm going to try for another hard battle and see if I can get some more reward. Ooh. This is going to go the wrong way, but might bounce for the fort. Yes. So, now he's got no one adjacent, unfortunately. I'm going to try and upgrade the arcane die. Now, what can I hit? That's not probably going to hit a 2. I could try and bash the 2s together. Let's see what happens with that. Am I going to hit the 2? I am going to hit the 2. 4 went the wrong way. Can I hit that one? No, but I can hit that one, which was fine. And then 3s together, hitting 4, hitting 5. That will do a chunk of damage. Never got to that heal, unfortunately, or potential heal, unfortunately. But if I push those twos together, 3, 4, and that's going to be potentially quite big because there's burning going on. Unfortunately, he wasn't adjacent, but can I heal on that? No, I'm just going to weakness, rune, heal. Let's take another healing die. Now I go to a shop with only 14 coins. When an enemy with fire dies, spread half of their fire to all enemies. I think even though... I think I want that. Let's just assume that that was just a good reward at the end. But I think I want that considering. And then we're going to try a mini boss. And then try and chain into some of these 4s. Because then if I can continue to chain some of those 4s... maybe I can just straight into there. That didn't work the way I wanted. He's healing people. That, why would the 2 go that way rather than up to that? 2 seem to be just completely balked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get that 4. I don't think I can. Oh, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which was more booming. Oh yeah, boom, boom. What a turn! 72 damage. With potential healing. What a turn. Now this is 3 shields for every enemy killed. I'm going to kill a lot of enemies as I move on. I think that will be better for me if I can get some healing prioritized. Yeah, let's try this. Particularly as I think I want to pick up a jester. I need to pick up a shop. But I think I want to pick up a shop right near the end. So I can go Jester and then upgrade and then just a couple of light battles before the next mini-boss. So let's do that. So I've got nothing to do to trigger the Jester, but I can go 1, 2. There's no 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. It'll take me into coins. If I push the 3s together, it'll just do the 4 and stop. This has gone terribly. The 3s are in a terrible position. Those together is not bad though. I get coins. I don't get any healing. And I didn't even get the 4. Oh my god. Shockwave rune, which is pushes away all nearby dice without starting my turn. I think that's the one I go for. And then I'm going to take a small healing die that I can potentially trigger easier. And then have a tough battle. I need lots of healing, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to trigger that, which I don't want. This has all the 4s are over there. So if I do this, I have a chance of proccing all of that, even though I make him tougher. Do I just try and bash the 3s together? Now I just try and bash the 2s into each other. No! Okay, 1, 2, blue, 3, 4. Should be able to bash those 2s together, right? Which will trigger a 3 and a 4. Ow! The physics engine is so not consistent in this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to take some big healing. 1. See, the 2 pushes the other 2 out of the way without merging with it. How does it do that? Okay, there's some good healing in there. Not enough damage to take everything out, though, but it's close. And I can potentially trigger the 4 heal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Get some more healing in and get myself back into a good state. Or at least a better state. And I love the bomb guy, but I think I need to heal. Now we can upgrade something. A fire die would be great. +1 value or nothing happens. Let's try and upgrade a fire die. Worked. And then we'll try a normal battle. So this will hit a 2. Maybe that 2, 3, 4. It won't have a 5. I think that's my best move. Twos into each other, triggering 3s and 4s. 5, 6, boom. Yeah. Completely planned. And fire spreads to the other guys. Unfortunately, they're all spread out. No one's adjacent. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I might be able to trigger all of that. Now I don't need to heal. Do I want to refresh? So I'd like to get another fire die if I can. I'll take a treasure rune. One, 2. There's no 3 over here. Pushing the 2s together, but I don't need to heal yet. This has a chance to spring everything. I'd love to be able to do something over here. There's no chance that this 2 gets to that 3. And this all goes this way. I think I push the 2s together. And now over here, I don't have a 4. But I can create one. Now 1, 3. Let's see if I can ricochet into that 1, 2, 3, 4. So close! Oh, that would have been amazing. And that's just before a refresh. That's going to pick up that 2. No, it's going to pick up that 2. That 1, 2, 3, 4 is not bad. Definitely live with that. From this, which gives me some coins, which is not bad, also good. So far, Fire Mage doing okay. We call him Flamey McFlameface, or Burn the Witch. I'm liking having the healing dice on the board. I think it's helping me, particularly as I now go into a mini boss. Now, there's very few 2s over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 is not going to get to the 5, but it will get to that one, which will be good. So we'll start by going 1, 2, 3, 4. No! How? Okay, I am absolutely just going to shockwave the... And it knocks it off the board. How did that not... Their 3D geometry, meaning that a point in space is not the point in space, is very, very unpleasant. I'm going to try and trigger those. And then I'm going to try and bash them and trigger some stuff like that. Because I feel robbed by that shot. You wouldn't credit it, except for the fact that it's happening over and over and over. This will get me some healing, probably. I mean, that would be nice, but I could get some healing, but that'll pick up one of these other 4s. I think I trigger the fire and that healing. And then I come over here for this one, and then I've got to figure out what I'm doing for future turns. I'm definitely pushing stuff together, like these 3s, which might now go for that 4. Gravity Rune? Which I think I'm going to use immediately there. And it still doesn't trigger anything. Then I just bash the 5s together. And bash those together should load me up with heal. See, sometimes it will say, I'm supposed to bounce toward the closest dice, unless it knows you want to do that, at which point it will go, I'm going to bounce in a random direction. Why? No one knows. I think at the start of every shot, the physics engine chooses between a random 3, and it's really... I get a bomb die. Now, up here, this is the final boss. I want to come through a shop. Coming through a jester would be good, except I don't have the dice to do it. So I might come this way, battle chest. If I come this way, I can choose between a chest or an upgrade. I'd like fire dice. I never saw another fire die the whole run. This one shouldn't trigger those ones. I should bounce 2, 3, 4. I'd like to get that 4, but I don't think I'm going to. And that will still leave this area for me to expand off. So... One, 2, 3, 4. And let's put some 5s together with 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. So I can hit that 1, bounce lots of stuff together, trigger a 4, and I've still got a 4, 5, 6 chain over here. So if I can hit this one, even if I hit those together, I think I'm good. Except... I think there's just 2 or 3 subtly different physics engines, and before every shot, it picks which, or it randomly picks which one it's going to be. I would love to get something good. 2 into 2 would trigger maybe something, although those shots, it depends on which engine I'm running, I think. This would give me some healing, but I need a lot of damage. This isn't going to power anything. 3s into 3s might work. Oh, I saw that 5 up there too late. Can I trigger that now? No, he's going to die. Damn. New fire die. I think I want a new fire dice. More fire. I'm a fire mage with not enough fire. I think I want to go to the chest and see what I get. I'm going to take a new fire die. All of the fire, please. And then do a battle with more fire. I can't trigger, but I can get some stuff up here. I feel they're touching. I feel they are touching, but the game thinks that they are touching inappropriately. Show me on the battle board where the bad wizard touched you. 5 and 6 next to each other. There's a 4 nearby. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boomer. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's still 4s. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is possible. 1, 2, 3. I should have known better. Try and bounce the 4s into each other. Like that. Causing much chaos. And let's face it, even if it's not a great turn, the chaos is worth it. Like picking up their die. Just the raw chaos makes it fun. Shockwave rune? Protection rune. I want to go for a shockwave because I want to learn how to use them better. 47 going into the shop. Frozen, no. Table resets, don't care. Lightning, don't care. All dice merge produce a result that is 1 higher than normal. I would love to try that, please. Runes. A life rune of 12. A protection rune of 10. I think I'm just going to refresh. A healing of 1 is good. That's expensive, but very good. Duplicates the dice queue if only 1 merge occurs. I might take the arcane die, and this seems crazy. I might refresh again. I was hoping for fire. Reduces all coming damage by 1 or 10 shields. Or arcane die always heals. That will give me all of the healing in the world. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 healing dice would be insane. But that might take out too much damage. So enemy weakener, I couldn't buy something else. Or I could get an amplify rune. I think I'll take the enemy weakener and call that a day. May not have been great, but we're going to see how we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 might be possible. It was the wrong thing, but that absolutely caused some big explosions. I amplified someone, but that was some big explosions. And I've got 5, 6s and 7s around. So 1 did not go anywhere. Oh my lord. 1, 3. Right, they're all increasing by 2. I need to think with 2s to 5s, so the 4s are going to be really tricky to hit. 1 to... Oh, that one didn't increase? Why didn't that one increase? Oh, because of the poison effect. Oh, Lord. This has gone terribly wrong. Just wanted to cause some chaos. And hope it would give me something I could use. Like if I bounce in, can I hit the 1? 7. That gives me a 9 on the board. That's a lot of damage. 59 damage. I've got no shields. And I'm about to buff the bad guy. He's poisoning, which is my problem. I think I'm going to die. Because of the poison. I need all of the healing in the world. Oh, I'm gonna die. I can't pull this off. If I do that, I'm gonna potentially smash stuff into each other. This is my last turn, and there's no way I can finish anything this turn, because this will merge with him, make him tougher. This will potentially hit these 3s, but won't do anything. Right. And it doesn't even do that. Yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. And it's possible I was broken. The poison is too much. Merge dice ignore enemy dice magnetism and only attract the friendly dice. And a new level in the mage class. Every second basic attack of the mage is magical instead of physical. That would be nice. I'm going to try that one again. So I'm going to try and play Burning McBurnface at level 4 against the same thing. I was trying this guy in hard mode. I'm going to try that again, and I'm not going to take that big upgrade. The Jester is going to be bad, but I can take the chest path towards the store again. Fire, fire, fire. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 might be doable. 2, 3, 4, 5 big boons. Enough damage to not quite end everything, I don't think. But I could be wrong. I'll take a life rune. And I'll head into a tough battle. Yeah, it's the amount of healing and everything. Even with that, it wasn't enough healing. And I think it was because I made everything uncertain by making dice increase by 1 extra. I didn't fully understand the ramifications of that one. 1, 2 might hit the 3. This one might bounce this way. Let's see which way it goes. Okay, now I've got a 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, including fire. I'm not going to get that cool fire rune that I was using, unfortunately. Which did so much damage. One will hit 2, 3. There's no 4s. There's nothing I can really smash together. Now there's a 4. In incredibly wrong places. Can't see how to bash any 2s together unless I can manage to ricochet those 2s together like that. Champion. I did call that. You saw me call it. There's no healing on this board at all. There's coins though, so if I can do that, that will finish him off and get me some coins. Lucky Horseshoe, rerolls cost less, or a new fire die. I'm going to take a new fire die. Chest. I'm going to take a healing die. While I want more fire dice, if I don't get any healing, I am doomed. And I've got not enough coins. Getting coins as a reward at the end would be nice. So I'm going to take this chain, which will get me some coins, and then I'm going to come over this side for this next one. But let's start the fire burning. We did start the fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there's not a lot of 2s. That 1 is not going to get as far as that 2. So I'm going to have to try and ricochet into that one, which still doesn't hit the 2. 1, 2, 3. Fire 2 coins. I won't need to ricochet these together. I need to try anyway. And I need to heal. The arcane dice and everything are what were keeping me alive, but I just don't have what it takes. Arcane dice always. Dice discarded at the end of battle grant 1 coin each. Ooh, that is good. That will almost empty me out. And then I can buy... an arcane rune. And this is going to be messy. There's no 2s over here. There's only 2 2s on the board, and they're all over here. Now let's try and bash those together. Are you nutting me? So I absolutely have to play physics games and pray that things bash together. Even then, the 5s just will not move together for anything. I can't hit this 5 next to anything. The only option I have is those 2 5s, which, well, it made a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, wrong 5, but there's nothing I could do about that. I'm not going to survive this boss. Okay, now, board reset. I might be able to do a lot of fire here. I'd love to get this healing. I don't see how. Like a miracle shot of ricocheting off those 3s into the 1. Well, I got the 3s. That 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at all of those 4s. Okay, that will end the round with so much money left on me. Didn't end the round. I've got to pick up this 1 to try and get that 4. 1, 2. Going to have to get one of these 3s, but I do want healing. So it's got to be that 1, 2, 3, 4. That will finish the round, give me a rune and some healing. A trigger rune, I think. Merchant's Favor adds 1 extra coin die to the field at the start of each round, or I think I just healed. Throwing die booster. I've been having trouble with 1s. You know what? I'm going to try it. Now there's going to be all of the 1s on the board like you've never seen before. 3 hard fights and a chest for the shop, or I could go upgrade, normal fight. Yeah, I think I would want to take this path. And I'm going to try and upgrade this arcane die because these 1s are a little bit... Actually, let's try and upgrade the fire die because I'm now throwing 2s. And I thought my board was full of Now that I'm throwing 2s, it's putting more 1s on the board, isn't it? There are definitely more 1s on the board than there was previously. Smash those together, we'll end it. That will chain a little bit. That is better than I was expecting. That is what I should have expected. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough healing to pull this. This is absolutely going to be a failure. I think I've got to do the hard fight before a chest. Okay, this will get coins and a rune. This is an upgrade which I can also proc by shooting into there. Whichever one picked it up didn't matter. And let's upgrade my healing die. I need more healing. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not bad either. That's the rune I get. I think I want to pick the Amplify rune now that I'm shooting 2s. There's no 3 over there. I can't hit that 2 very easily. Maybe I can hit that fire rune. Okay, now I need to try and do something. And 2, 3, 4. It's a thing. It's not a great thing, but there's all of the fire happening. Okay. 2 will trigger 3. 2's over here will possibly get me the healing. And that is a good thing. Arcane die or heal 13. It's heal 13. Right, go to the chest, which is a mimic. This 2 is more likely to hit the 4, which I don't need, but because the mimic ain't gonna hurt me. Oh baby, don't hurt me. 2 is going to jump to the 3, generator 4. That is going to do not enough, but it's going to be good because he's still got it. No, that's going to be enough because he's burning. It's got to be a bomb, doesn't it? It's got to be a bomb. And then we go to a shop with 35 gold. I think the shop on the right looks more proper. Fire deals immediate damage equal to the fire stacks, then applies those stacks. Yes, please. Increase maximum hit points plus 15. Well, I do have a lot of healing, but staying at it's not been great. Coin dice also heal for their merge value is good. I'll take a 4. there, which means I can't afford any of those anymore. Shockwave rune. Trigger rune. Let's take a shockwave. And then let's pull out, maybe not all the stops, but let's go into this and see what we can do. So I'm shooting 2s. So let's amplify the entire board. Now the 3 it's going to pick up from, all of the 3s are going to pick up a his. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no great position for Shockwave except maybe there. That did nothing good. Fine. That's... Main 3s buff him, so 4 into 4. Ow! Okay. That is not the chaos I was expecting, but it is the chaos I will accept. I thought I was going to clip that 2 fire die. I'm still going to try and clip that 2 fire die. And that did nothing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should have gone for the coins, but I've ended the round with... Oh, I didn't even see that upgrade. I'm going to take the health, not that I think it's great. Spreading flames. When an enemy dies with fire... Okay, with all of the fire I've got, I think that's going to be good. Now, the path to the final boss is going to be somewhere up the top. And I think it's going to be battle, chest, hard fight, although there's a jester here. I think it's battle, chest, hard fight, shop. Push the 4s together, we'll end it. 2s, we'll pick up 3s and maybe hit a 4. Yeah, sure. 2, boom, boom. If I smash in here, what are my chances of combining both of those 4s? Apparently, reasonable. Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I need to take healing. But the life rune is better than healing 9. Then go into the chest, which is another mimic. Two, 3. I have to get that 4. Don't see how, particularly considering he is dead. Frozen enemies, arcane die. I am going to do a shop, and I don't have a lot of money, but I think the arcane die is going to potentially serve me better. that. 2 to a 3. That was not the 4 I thought you were going to go for. That has gone terribly badly, because now I am in a lot of trouble. Okay, I have to use a life rune. I think I have to use another life rune, and I'm going to bash into that and try and trigger everything. The amount of damage flying around is absolutely bonkers. Hit the 2, hit the 3, don't hit the 4. But I might be able to smash those 4s into each other. Which was not worth it for the damage taken. Okay, so fire to the healing is here. There's not much I can do with that though. That 2 might be able to proc something. Unless I smash those 3s into each other and then the 4 bounces forward rather than back, because I don't understand why actually. 2, 3. See that one, the 2 bounced towards the nearest 3. Sometimes it bounces away from the nearest die. It really does feel like there is random physics engine. Into the shop with 50 coins. Gain 1 coin each time the field refreshes. Reduce all incoming damage to the hero by 1. Frozen, and every second magic attack the mage makes is damage instead of physical. I want that one. I want that one. I would like... A 1 fire die doesn't help me, but a 2 bomb die does, although I might be able to chain those. A minor life rune may end up helping. Protection rune I can't afford. Let's try the weakness rune and see what happens. And then I need to try and take out the final boss. This is going to go poorly. So we do a weakness. What do I want to trigger? What happens if I trigger those? Nothing. Okay, I was wondering whether it would trigger a bomb on the field. It doesn't. 2, 3... That was absolute chaos, but I think I've buffed them to the point where I am dead. So I'm taking out the first guy, which is insane for a first turn. But I've got 7 poison on them. No, I needed those to touch. I think that's still my best move. How am I going to survive 2 turns of this? He's so close to dead. There's no way I'm going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd love that to happen. 4. It would have won me the fight. And without it, I'm going to lose the fight. Okay, I need to do 4 damage and heal. maybe I don't need to heal, but I need to do 4 damage. If I just bomb, I need that arcane to heal me, I think. I got it! And I unlocked the druid. I can druid now. I defeated the Blight Druid in hard mode. Thank you, Fiery McFireface. That was an insane session. New class unlocked. I also unlocked the Paladin, so I unlocked 2 classes in the same game. End game healer. Dice discarded at the battle end heal the hero. Ooh, and quick reset. Reduces the number of turns until the table reset by 1. Collect 100 gold in a single run. Didn't even realize I got 100 gold in a run. So I've unlocked 2 new classes. This is the Paladin, which is the one I'm least interested in, but he has a penance die, which one applies 1 fire to the hero. Why would you want to put fire on the hero and then also heals the hero for 1 hit points? So that one seems good. Why would you want to apply fire to the hero? I don't understand. He starts with a lot of health. It does 2 times damage to the front enemy though. So it does a 2 die does 4. So a 4 die would do 8 damage. So a lot of damage, but you'd burn yourself. The Druid starts with a root die. Targets the first enemy. Root. They cannot move. It's magic. They take 1 damage per root per turn, decreases by 1 after, skips an enemy if already has root and moves to the next one. So you can just end up freezing everyone. And then you've got a growth die, targets the hero for the die value. Growth. When a druid die activates, consume 1 growth to empower it by 1 and heal the hero. I've got to try the druid. The druid's going to be amazing. That looks so much fun. So this has been a really, really good session. Thank you, Fiery McFireface, for the unlock of 2 new classes. That's been great. I'm looking forward to trying both of them. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you're enjoying Rune Dice, and as always, good luck with the bouncing of the cubes. Bye everyone.